Hi everyone. If you're here, you're probably trying to understand what KaeS Gen is and how it can make your life a little easier in Blender. So welcome, let's take a look together. Today, I just want to show you how the generator works, what we can do with it, and why it might become something really useful in your workflow. It's local, it's simple, it's fast, and in just a few seconds, you get a clean, fully rigged character ready to work with. No dependencies, no technical headaches. The idea is simple. You start creating right away. AI will be part of the project too, but in a smart way. Not to replace what you do, but to help where it really saves time, without complicating the workflow and without taking control away from you. And honestly, this is just the beginning. KaeS Gen will grow and evolve, and the people using it now are already shaping its future. So yeah, less technical struggle, more creativity. Let's see how it works. So first things first, we're going to install the add-on. For that, we go to Edit, Preferences, and on the left side, we make sure we're in Add-ons. Then, up here on the right, we click on the small arrow and choose Install from Disk. We go find the zip file we downloaded. We select it and click. The add-on installs. Once it's done, we can close the window. There's a welcome message here. I'll let you read it later. I'll skip it this time. On the right side in the sidebar, I click on KaeS. Then, just after that, I go up to the viewport options and I switch to shading, the middle one, just to get a better visual experience. Now we can see a first button, Contact, and just below, Create Environment. I click on it. And immediately, you can see the scene preparing itself for the add-on. Everything that was in the scene before is gone. A background appears. Don't worry, nothing is actually lost. All the objects will come back at the end of the process once the character is created. So now that the setup is ready, the add-on asks if we want to create a male or a female character. I'll create female this time. We can see a female silhouette appear, and in the KaeS interface, we now have Choose Style. There are two buttons here, KaeS and Confirm Style. What you see right now is the base KaeS mesh. Later on, there will be multiple artistic styles available, but for now, KaeS is the first one we're focusing on. After a short moment, you can already see the C silhouette change. The proportions are completely different from the base mesh. That's because KaeS applies a random preset every time you generate a character. So you never start from the same place twice. Each generation is unique. And honestly, when you create a lot of characters, especially quickly, this can be really inspiring. Let's take a look at the interface. You can see two expandable sections, head and body. Below that, we also have controls for head and body, a drop-down menu, a randomize button, a reset button, and an apply button. First, I'll switch to free camera mode by pressing 0. There we go. And this is where it gets really exciting. You see this randomize button? Watch this. Look at that. The character changes completely. And every time you click, it changes again. The body, the head, and if you zoom in, even details. Not just the silhouette, real variation. Now look at these two checkboxes, head and body. If I uncheck one of them, for example, head, and I leave only body checked, now when I click randomize again, only the body changes. So you can really work by parts. If you like a head, you keep it. If you like a body, you keep it. It's simple, it's intuitive, and honestly, it's fun to use. And of course, if you don't like what you see, you can click Reset. And just like that, the character goes back to the base mesh from the previous step. Let's move to the top part of the interface, the expandable sections. For that, I'll switch back to camera mode by pressing 0. And there we go. When we open them, we can see that everything is still clearly organized by sections. In the head section, you'll find all the morphologies related to the face. And in the body section, everything that affects the body. So here, you can really choose precisely the changes you want to apply to the mesh. You can build your own character step by step, almost from scratch if you want to. When you move a slider, the camera automatically adjusts and focuses on the exact area you're working on. So if you're modifying the arms, the camera moves closer to the arms, and if you're adjusting the neck or the head, it zooms right where it needs to. That way, you always have a clear view of what you're changing. Of course, you can start with randomize and then refine the character more precisely using the manual sliders. Each section has its own deformation shapes, and they automatically adapt to the selected style and gender. One important thing to know as well: the base mesh is low poly, fully quad, with a subdivision level applied. That gives you a clean topology, easy to work with, and perfectly suited for animation and deformation. Right now, the number of shape controls is intentionally limited. This is the foundation. The idea is to start with a solid, readable base, so you can get used to the workflow, test things properly, and really understand how the system behaves. More shape controls will be added over time. They'll come progressively to complete and extend what's already here, and they'll be added for free. KaeS is built to evolve. This is just the beginning, and the system will grow step by step based on real use and real feedback. Once you're happy with the result, there's just one thing left to do. Click Apply Character. And that's it! Now we enter a name for the character. No, that's a female character. Let's call her Hasia. There we go. We validate again. We wait a moment. And now the add-on asks if we want to use SSC or not. SSC stands for Smooth Correct. It's applied to the character to smooth out unwanted bumps and small topology variations that can sometimes appear. But that deserves its own video, so for now, I'll just validate. Last step. The add-on now asks if we want to use a KaeS rig or a Rigify meta rig. If you choose Rigify meta rig, a semi-configured meta rig appears. You just adjust the meta bones and generate the rig for the character. But if you choose the KaeS rig, the add-on generates two rigs. One rig for the body, based on Rigify. And this is where it gets really interesting: a dedicated facial rig. A facial rig designed to intelligently handle all facial expressions. So I'll click KaeS rig. We wait a few seconds while everything gets set up, and there we go. The character is ready to be animated. And as you can see, all the objects that were previously in your scene are now back. Nothing was deleted. They were just temporarily hidden while the character was being created. All that's left now is to add hair and dress the character the way you like. So that was the core workflow of KaeS Generator. There's still a lot more to show, of course, but we'll cover that in other videos, so this one doesn't get too long. Many improvements are already planned, and new options will arrive over time. For now, enjoy it, test the add-on, and most importantly, give feedback. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. If this helped you, feel free to like the video and subscribe to stay updated on future updates and new features. More content is coming, and I'll share more details at the right time. Thanks again, take care, and see you soon!